Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brook. Hi. Hey, if you ever are demoing a guitar or some pedals or an amp, you might wonder what to play. I see people kind of like, not sure what to do. They might just kind of hit the strings open. To me, that's just like, no, anything but that. Don't do that. Don't go. I'm going to give you some easy things to do if you're in a guitar store. Remember those? By the way, shop locally. If you've got a small guitar store locally owned in your community, just go in and buy some strings, buy some cables, buy some picks, buy some stuff, buy some cables, buy a book. Just go in there and spend a little money, because when those stores are gone, man, I'm telling you, not to be dramatic, but it blows. You need to support any local store. But let's say you go into the local store and your friendly store owner goes, dude, you won't believe this. We've got a 1959 Les Paul custom, or those deluxes, standards. Sunburst, You're like, oh, well, here, try it. And you're like, oh, what do I do? Well, don't do this. Don't. Try a power chord like this. An E5, and just do some eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. At least do a power chord. That's E5. Or a full E. Remember E? That's a big one. Maybe strum down and up. How about a G? A D? A? And an E. So, that's not too overwhelming or anything, just E, G, D, A, E. Man, that sounds like rock. Yeah, nice Les Paul. You can do other things. You could play a pattern. You see them all the time on YouTube demonstrations. It's always, pentatonic minor. Let's say you're in the key of B, something like. That's just square one rock and roll guitar soloing. So if you agree, this is what I'm doing. We're on the 7th fret, go 7, 10, 7 on the first string. Second string, go 10, 7. If that's all you can do, that's good. Play those notes, yeah. 7, 10, 10, 7. And end on that 7, because that's the root note. That's important. And if you want to go farther, go to the 3rd string, play 10, 9, 7. And mix those notes up. And you're going to sound like you know what you're doing. You can bend that 3rd string at the 7th fret a small amount. And then another root note is 9th fret, 4th string B. So I'm bending the D a little bit up on the top. and the lower D. Also bend the E. E is 3rd string, 9th fret. And the root. That's a 9, 7, 9. B, A, B. Yeah, get these moves down. Okay, if you've made it that far, maybe this is old hat for you. But let's add one more little run. This is going to be cool. You might not know this. That little run right there is awesome. That was a chromatic run, meaning every note's a half step apart. So that was a 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, down to the root. Something like that. I'm going to play with that. Or, let's get detailed here. 9, 8, 7, 5, 6 to the root. 7. Again, that's 9, 8, 7, 5, 6, 7, the root. So put that all together. Oops. That last little run, if I heard somebody playing that, I'd say, hey, that's pretty cool. I'm impressed. You know. So try to get this sound, try to put some style and melody and timing and coolness. You know, if you're sounding like this, okay, that's not quite cool yet. If you're chop, 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 you gotta make it kind of greasy, man. Put a little swing into it. And so again, that chromatic run. Okay, so you probably, if you get through that pattern, maybe put a B7 chord in there. Which there's a lot of different ways you can do that. Here's how I would do it. I would go, I let my thumb hang over the top. Index lays flat on 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. I'm going to hammer on to the 3rd string to the 8th fret. That's a sure sign of a seasoned guitar player. If you can hang your thumb over and you know, get funky, get it loose, let it go. So I'm mixing in that chord with some of those, you know, scale notes. I love that little corner. I don't mean to go on and on, but I will. That's like a 5-7, 5-7. That's pretty dumb looking, really. Like you know, listen to me play it kind of like, okay, I'm being a little mean here, but you know, wah 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 wah. Now make it sound a little cooler. That's a badass little corner of It's a square shape, you know. Cool, man. So you can hook that into the pattern. And the chord. Now if that thumb is killing you, just do this much. Okay. That's probably a good point to end this ramble. Now let me know if my videos are getting too long. As this pandemic wears on, you are now my only friends, so I have nobody else to talk to. So thanks for letting me do that. So I'm doing Saturday morning Zoom lessons coming up here pretty soon. If you would like to do a Zoom lesson, you can email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com. I'll send you a bunch of PDF files that I want you to work on, some patterns, scales, arpeggios, tunes, riffs, etc. And then we'll schedule the lesson. You can play back to me what you can. You know, if you can just play a little bit, that's okay. You know, I'm not going to yell at you if you don't do everything perfectly. I'm just like, I'll just be happy to see you, okay? So consider that an invitation to schedule a Zoom lesson. It costs $30 for a half hour. And it's been that rate for a few years. And it'll probably stay that rate for quite a while. And we get a lot done in a half hour. You get your PDFs. I'll do follow-up videos if necessary. And we can talk back and forth about it. So I'll support you beyond the lesson. Okay, rock and roll. Be good. I'll see you.